This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to another week of the Clone Wars weekly recap and review. This week I'll be going over the Toydaria Arc, which includes supply lines and ambush. A season 3, I believe, and season 1 episode. I don't remember exactly when supply lines was. It was seasons 2 or 3, but ambush is season 1 episode 1. So let's get into it. There are great problems on the planet of Ryloth. Republic forces are being overrun and the supply lines have been cut. Jedi Master is attempting to protect the local Twi'leks, but cannot hold out for long. The Republic is sending in relief supplies, but must use the neutral world of Toydaria as a staging ground, but first must get permission from the king before they can. And the Republic sends Senator Bail Organa and Representative Jar Jar Binks to Toydaria to meet with the king, but knowing about this from, I believe, spies, or possibly even Palpatine telling Dooku, the Trade Federation sent in their own men to try and disrupt the trade disputes, and the Trade Federation are saying that since Toydaria is neutral, it could be seen as allying with the Republic if they do help the Republic, since Ryloth is a planet under occupation from the Separatists, and the Republic is trying to free it. And the King Toydaria officially cannot go and help the people of Ryloth at the time, since it is still good for his people to be neutral, although it does start to put doubt in his mind, but does tell Bail and Jar Jar that they can take the ships that they do have and leave and go to help the people. So, while Jar Jar goes and distracts the guests of the Trade Federation, the ships are able to launch and go to help the people of Ryloth, or the Jedi Master sacrifices himself so Shaim Syndulla and the people of Ryloth can escape to fight another day in a very heroic sacrifice. And this leads the King of Toydaria to want to meet with the Jedi Council to possibly discuss joining the Republic in the Clone Wars. This leads to Master Yoda being sent out, but the Separatists, seeing this as an opportunity to gain a new ally, send Ventress and an army of droids to prevent this from happening. Yoda goes down in an escape pod with 3 clone troopers named Thrai, Jack, and Rise, and the 3 clones accompany Yoda, who contacts the king, who says that if the Separatists truly are better, they would be able to defeat Yoda in a fair fight, and if Yoda can make it to them by defeating the droid armies in a fair fight, he will join the Republic, but if they do defeat Yoda, he will join the Separatists. And Yoda accepts this, and him and the 3 clones go on in a journey to go and take on the Separatists. They start by going the opposite direction of the meeting to will lead off suspicion of where they're going since they know they will be going that way and hide in particular parts of the planet where there are plants and other objects blocking off the droids from taking their tanks in. So they do send in droids, but Yoda and the clones are able to fight them off. And after, Yoda leads another attack and is able to push them back. After a little bit, they do get a chance to rest, where the clones see themselves only as numbers and as just faceless soldiers. But Yoda explains that they are not, and they all have importance in the Force and are all unique. And gives them each a good insight into themselves. And then goes to continue. Yoda goes and takes down the Separatist armies almost by himself, taking down 3 armored assault tanks with no problem, and continues to be doing really well until Ventress sends in droidekas, who Yoda can't defeat because of the shield, but the clones are able to shoot down rocks onto the droids, destroying them. This leads to them meeting with the king, who Ventress tries to kill since he refuses to join the Separatists, since they do not do things fairly and break their word. Yoda is able to save his life. Ventress does escape, but Toydaria and the Republic are now allies, with the king seeing that there is no need for negotiations since Yoda has proven himself, and now they will be building a Republic base on Toydaria. I kind of have a little bit of mixed feelings on this because, for one, we have a really amazing episode with Ambush, and then we have a Jar Jar episode, which kind of hurts it. So it's a pretty good episode, and Jar Jar's a lot more. Exactly. I'd say kind of like dumbed down from the prequels, and I mean technically it's more smartened up, but they don't make him be as extreme anymore, and it's definitely better. But Ambush was a great start to the show, and it still does take place early in the timeline, but I still really like it. And yeah, I think that there was such a great job done with that one. And Supply Lines isn't as memorable. It's still a good episode, but not the greatest of the show. And yeah, I think there's only very few Clone Wars episodes that I don't fully like. So expect most of these episodes to be from the mid 70s to upper 90s. Who knows if we're going to get one that has a perfect score of 100, but we will see. And once we get to 10 episodes, at least, I'm going to start posting what the episode ranking looks like. But for now, I want to just say that, yeah, I like these episodes, and ranking them, I would say that the ambush episode would be definitely pushing this up as Toydarius pushes this down a little bit. And to think on it, this would definitely be in the middle of our 2 episodes we've done so far, or 2 arcs. And episodes, they're both, one's an episode, one's an arc. And thinking on it, I'm gonna give this a score of 87.7. That sounds good. I wasn't fully sure what to give it, but this sounds like it would work. So, with that, and next week, I will be going over the Malevolence arc, and that will be giving us a few more episodes and put us at about the halfway point for year 0 of the Clone Wars, since there's not as much that happens in really the first year, which is only, I think, a few months of the war. So we will be going over that, and yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.